7 days, one idea. Claude. And at the end of it, I was invoicing clients at $500 a day. I want to be clear up front. This took real work, real hours, and one very specific service nobody was offering locally. By the end of this video, I'll show you the exact service, the exact Claude prompts, and the exact client type that made this work. The service is AI-assisted standard operating procedure writing for small businesses, SOPs, the boring internal docs nobody wants to make. Every small business needs them. How to onboard a new hire, how to handle a refund, how to close at night. Most owners know they need SOPs. Almost none of them ever write them. That gap is the business. Here's why Claude makes this viable. Writing a single SOP from scratch used to take 2 to 3 hours. With Claude, it takes about 20 minutes. That's not an exaggeration. If you feed Claude the right context about a business, it can draft a solid, usable SOP in one shot. The prompt structure I used. You are an operations consultant. Here is what this business does. Write a step-by-step SOP for specific task. Then I add one line. Use a numbered format, keep each step under 25 words. Assume the reader is a new employee. That formatting line alone makes the output actually usable. Not a wall of AI text, but a real document a manager could hand to staff. Okay, so that's the product. Now let's talk about day one, which was just finding one paying client. I didn't build a website. I didn't run ads. I messaged 5 local business owners I already knew on LinkedIn. My pitch was 3 sentences. I help small businesses document their processes so nothing falls apart when someone calls in sick. I use AI to do it fast. Interested in a free sample? 2 people replied. One said maybe later. One said yes and asked what a free sample would look like. I asked her one question. What's the one process in your business that goes wrong most often when you're not there? She said, staff opening the shop. The lights, the register, the signage, every new hire did it differently. I went home, spent about 15 minutes with Claude, and had a complete shop opening SOP. 12 steps, clean format. I sent it over as a PDF. Her exact reply, "This is better than anything I've ever made. What do you charge?" I said $400 for a starter pack of 10 SOPs. She said yes. That was day 2. Now, here's the math. 10 SOPs at my new pace took me about 4 hours total. $400 for 4 hours is $100 an hour. That's a solid freelance rate, but $500 a day means landing more than one client or upselling bigger packages. By day 4, I had 3 clients and was offering a monthly retainer, $500 a month for ongoing SOP updates and new hires. A retainer is the unlock. One client paying $500 a month is $500 a month forever, until they cancel anyway. By end of week 1, I had 2 retainer clients at $500 each, plus 1 flat fee job at $400. Weekly total, $1,400. That's not $500 a day every single day, but averaged across 5 working days, it clears it, and it keeps compounding. Let me walk you through the actual Claude workflow in more detail, because this is where most people skip a step and get mediocre output. Step 1. Before I write a single prompt, I do a 5-minute intake call with the client. Just 3 questions. Question 1. What does your business do, and who are your typical employees? Question 2. Which processes break most often? Question 3. What format do your staff prefer? Printed or digital? That call gives me exactly what Claude needs to write something that actually sounds like that specific business, not a generic template. Step 2. I paste in the intake notes and give Claude a business profile paragraph to anchor every SOP it writes. This is a 4-person coffee shop in Austin. Staff are mostly part-time, aged 18 to 25. Owner is often not on site. With that context loaded, Claude writes SOPs that use the right tone, the right reading level, the right level of detail. Step 3 is editing. I do one pass, about 5 minutes per SOP, just checking for anything weird or business-specific Claude couldn't know. 9 times out of 10, the only edits are swapping in the owner's preferred terminology, like if they call it the till, not the register. Step 4, delivery. I package the SOPs in a shared Google Drive folder with a simple cover page. Looks professional, takes 10 minutes. That's the whole workflow. Intake call, business profile, Claude draft, light edit, delivery. Repeatable on any small business in any industry. Now, and I promised you I'd be honest, here are the real catches. Catch 1. This is not passive. Every client requires an intake call, a context setup, and a light edit pass. It's a service, not a product. Catch 2. Getting clients is the hard part, not writing the SOPs. If you don't have 5 people you can cold message today, week 1 will be slower. Catch 3. Claude has rate limits on the free tier. For this volume of work, you need at least Claude Pro, which is $20 a month. Catch 4. This niche can get crowded fast. SOPs are not a secret, but right now, locally, most small businesses have never been approached about this. The competitive moat is speed and relationships, not the AI itself. Anyone can use Claude. Not everyone will call a client back in 2 hours. Let me tell you about the weirdest SOP I wrote, because it shows how broad this actually is. A tattoo studio owner asked for an SOP on how to handle a client who changes their design last minute. I had no idea. Claude did. And that's actually the insight. You don't need to be an operations expert. You need to be a good interviewer and a good editor. Claude is the operations expert. You're the account manager. That split is what makes this scalable as a solo operator. If you want to try this over a weekend, here's your exact to-do list. Write it down. Saturday morning, list 5 local business owners you could message. Not strangers, people you've actually met. Saturday afternoon, write your 3-sentence pitch and send all 5 messages. Don't overthink it. Send them. Sunday, pick any business you know. Pick one of their likely processes and practice the full Claude SOP workflow end to end. Monday, follow up with anyone who didn't reply. Offer the free sample explicitly. That line does a lot of the selling for you. By next Friday, you will know if this is a fit for you. 1 client in is enough to test the whole loop. The question I get is, does this scale? And honestly, it scales sideways. You take on more retainer clients, not necessarily bigger ones. 3 to 5 retainer clients at $500 a month each is $1,500 to $2,500 a month of relatively predictable income, part-time. That's not quit your job money for most people, but it's a solid side income with a clear ceiling and a clear floor. And the only tool you need is one you can test right now for free: Claude, a Google Doc, and 1 person willing to say yes. 7 days, 1 idea. A tool that costs $20 a month. I was invoicing $500 a day by the end of it. You've got the playbook now.
If you try this, come back and tell me what happened. And subscribe if you want more of these actual workflows. Not theory, just what's working right now.